The external, that's holy because we are not idol worshippers. Idolatry, because it's excessive dunya. When you go too much excessive, it becomes but parast, because they love the dunya, they think the God is on dunya, everything is related to God on dunya. And this is the danger of but parast and excessive idolatry. That means very, very dunya oriented. And they look to the structure and they say the balad is Mecca and Mecca is holy. And this way of marifah comes back to teach us what of the stones would be holy when we are not idol worshippers. If you forget spirituality, you're stuck with idolatry, and that's the danger of external practices. When all the belief of the world becomes external practices, you leave out the most important practice was the internal reality. The only reason that Mecca is holy is because of the light that inhabits that reality. When you go to any house and say, this house is holy, the house can never be holy. Its inhabitants are holy, the light is holy, the soul is holy. Means when you take out the Muhammadan haqqaiq and the reality of the ruh, the reality of the soul, and all that you read and understand and practice is external, you begin to lean towards idolatry and the practices. And you see them like grab the stone, throw themselves onto the stone, because the tendency becomes so dunya oriented that that must be holy, therefore I have to grab it and touch it, when its reality is not understood. And that's why towards the last days everything becomes idolatry. Those whom angered and those whom went astray, and the Dajjal that coming is all idolatry, because he's going to say he's God, which is then the biggest idol. This reality is that Ramadan on this spiritual path makes us to be nothing.